Yo, what is going on guys? Houndish here, and thanks a lot for dropping by today for another Destiny video. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Messenger, which is the Pulse Rifle from the Trials of Osiris. A lot of people have been talking about this since it dropped, so I figured I'd do a video as well because it's a very impressive Pulse Rifle and possibly the best, or at least in my opinion, probably the best of the primary weapons from Trials of Osiris. The most standout and the most kind of powerful. This Messenger is definitely, in raw stat terms, is about the best Pulse Rifle that you will get in legendary Pulse Rifles. You also get things like 3 little words from the dart below, and you get spare change right now, which you can reforge for different bonuses. So depending on your playstyle and what you want, you may technically get a little bit of a better Pulse Rifle than this out of those. But it is the Messenger Adept from Trials, so it's great. You can strike fear into the hearts of your enemies. After that first spray, you can kind of literally take all of their health off. This is a 2-spray kill Pulse Rifle if you nail all of the headshots, which can be somewhat difficult with Pulse Rifles because it's not just one headshot. It's obviously however many bursts come out of the pulse. All of those have to land perfectly to actually, class that as one headshot. But 2-spray kill is just incredible, and the range on this thing is one of the, the standout things about it. If you're at very kind of medium and long range, not massive range, but medium long range, you can really mess with people and surprise them with how much damage you can actually do. That first spray taking all of their shield off and giving them the kind of warning indicator that they're about to die, which is absolutely awesome. So to talk about the perks a little bit, the sights that we've got is Sure Shot IS, the Red Dot OAS, which is what I'm using right here, and you get the ranged lens, which I don't recommend that much. That's kind of like the 2 or 4 times scope. You may kind of get used to using that lens and be great with it at long range, but personally I reckon Red Dot OAS or the Sure Shot IS. But look at that, 2-spray kill on that sniper over there at a kind of pretty medium range. So it's a very powerful and very surprising weapon. But back onto the perks. You also get Third Eye, which all the Trials weapons do, which is always great, especially in a closer range, which this weapon is not so much of a close range weapon, but still can be pretty damn useful. And then you get Extended Mag, extending from 24 to 33, or you can go Flared Magwell or Perfect Balance. I stick with Perfect Balance because it's nice to nail those crits as much as possible, for me at least, but the Expended Mag can be very, very useful. And the final perk is Head Seeker, which will increase your crit damage if you hit body shots first. So the standard crit is 38. If you hit a body shot first, you will get 41 crit damage, although you don't actually have to hit it first necessarily. I think it's kind of confusing because you're in one spray. 2 bullets of a spray could hit the body, and then the last 1 or 2 hit the head and you'll get the 41. So either way, it is quite a useful perk. Not necessarily insane, like it isn't like an exotic perk. It doesn't stand out like it does so much more damage, it's insane, but it is a boost and it is pretty good. And it also means it makes for a kind of a nice finisher. If you hit them body shots, you can finish them off with that real massive crit, so that's really good. So that's kind of why I think this is a very good legendary Pulse Rifle, possibly the absolute best. Now the argument, the thing that goes against it, is the Red Death. The Red Death, I think, is probably the closest weapon to this, or the best kind of counter to compare to, because of the health generation that you get with Red Death. The time to kill on Red Death has got to be literally like 0.3 or 4 of a second difference, or maybe not even that. But you do get the Red Death perk for health gen, which makes the Red Death stand out very, very well. But if you want a legendary Pulse Rifle, I don't think you're going to do all that much better than the Messenger. It is, one of my absolute favourite PvP weapons right now. Incredibly powerful. And like I was saying before, look at that 2-spray. Once you get the first spray and it just rips their shield off, they're going to be like, what the fuck did you just do? That's like so OP, man. It's so fair. As they stand at the back of the map with the Thorn, probably. But anyway, yeah, it's a great weapon for countering those kind of typical metas that we see in the Crucible right now. Just keep it a bit more of a range and you will surprise them no end. Also, you can buy this weapon this week at the vendor, the standard version, not the Adept, which doesn't matter too much for PvP. So if you do want a great Pulse Rifle, definitely look out for that. But there you go, guys. That is my thoughts on the Messenger. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Hit that like button as well, and subscribe if you haven't already for a lot more Destiny content. But for now, you guys take it easy, and I'll catch you very, very soon. Peace out and goodbye.